Jeff here. We're going to be doing finishing up this shower surround. We got the tempered glass doors installed and we're ready to enclose this. So I had to get a piece of tempered glass cut, and I'm going to give a shout out to these guys, One Day Glass. Super affordable, super reasonable, super fast. Cut custom shapes based on your measurements to your specifications. And anyway, I'm going to be installing this along this little pony wall here and up along that side, just to give us the surround that we need right in here to do that. So ultimately what I've prepped up is I've gone ahead and drilled into my little cap piece here. I've drilled into the cap piece. I've also prepped up my channels. You can see I went ahead and drilled a couple of holes in each, and I actually put a little countersink on those. If you don't know how to do that, it's drill with one size drill bit, come up with 2 or 3 sizes bigger, and just start until you get yourself that. So that way your screws will recess flush with that channel and allow that glass to ride along the bottom. So anyway, that's what I've got done so far. Measured out where it needs to go, so I'm ready to do the installation. And let me just get camera. All right, so I'm just gonna start with. I'm gonna do just this ultra clear. This is a silicone adhesive, and it has a 440 pound rating. This is completely overkill for what we're doing, and actually putting screws down here in this channel is also a little overkill, but I didn't want any lateral movement. I'm just putting a tiny bead on here, one that will help do 2 things. One, it's going to adhere this to the bottom, and it'll also provide a waterproofing, preventing anything from getting onto the bottom of this. So it's gonna form a couple of functions. Waterproofing, adhesion, and all of that. So that's kind of what I'm going. This is an ultra clear glue, and it cures in about 24 hours. Most of your silicones do. So that's where I'm starting with this, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to get this lined up, and you can see I cut this notch out primarily because I wanted this glass to snug right up against this. I didn't even want this little bit of a thickness separating this, because I wanted this glass to come right on here so I can glue that, and that would be where I get it to be super tight. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and mash that down and get it done. And I know the measurement I need this to be from this end to here. And that's how I'm gonna make sure I've got the same reveal around the whole thing. So anyway, that's where I'm at. This piece is down right now. I'm gonna put a couple of screws in this to hold it, but just that silicone alone is definitely going to give us the adhesion that we need. All right, so got that bottom piece down, went ahead and just siliconed it really good. This top piece or side piece, you basically just need to make sure you're going to line up so where your track for your glass is going to be the same. And then, so no matter what, I mean, that's where you need to be. And then your level, you just need to kind of grab a hold of it. What I'm doing here is squeezing it. This is aluminum anyway, so even if this was a magnetic one, it would not work to glue to it. But I'm just kind of applying enough pressure, and then I've got that straight up and down. Now, a couple things to consider. I know that this wall is square, and I know that this acrylic panel went up square, but you see you do have all these little tile lines. So sometimes you want to be parallel with the lines that are already there as much as you do with this being perpendicular and exactly level, because your eye will be drawn to the inconsistencies more than that. But in this case, both of them are level. I was just letting you know that. You get your bubble right where you want it, and here I'm just going to put a little Sharpie mark right where the holes that I went ahead and cut in this channel, and I'm actually going to just drill through this using a little plastic mollies to mount it. So we'll get to that. Got this, got a little bead of silicone on the back of that. So this should just screw in good. I put in some drywall anchors in there. I did just miss a stud by just the tiniest margin, but missed it nonetheless. So here we are using some drywall anchors and some silicone. And again, main thing is just make sure our channel stays lined up to where that glass can sit in there just nice and flush. So anyway, I'm gonna let this silicone cure about maybe 6 hours or longer. If I come back to this and can go ahead and put that glass in maybe tonight, but it might be best just to let this silicone set and be solid, not movable when I go ahead and just kind of slide that glass in. So. All right, guys, so that's how it finished up. Big shout out again to One Day Glass. I love the way that this turned out. Was able to get that up there square on top of this cultured marble end cap, married up perfectly with the door that I got from Lowe's. So if you're in the market and you want to save some money, you get the pieces that you can get and from a big box store that will help you save a lot of money and put you there. But anyway, I think the shower turned out great. Again, 100% custom, but all do it yourself. So anyway, all said and done, pretty happy with the way that project turned out. So if you like this content, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. See you next time on The Lowdown. I'm ready here and I'll start.